You're watching college lacrosse on ESPN+. It is an Atlantic Sun versus Atlantic Coast matchup here in the Heartland as the Lindenwood Lions are getting ready to host the Cardinals of Louisville. Good afternoon and welcome to Hunter Stadium here in gorgeous St. Charles, Missouri. Thank you for joining us here on ESPN+. I'm Jacob Stonick alongside my broadcast partner Troy Hood. And Troy, this is a matchup Lindenwood has yet to see in their Division I history. A big ACC opponent at home after outscoring opponents in their first two games 38-11.
No, this will be a big difference. They went to Louisville last year, performed well, but this edition of the Lions looks a lot more capable to handle an opponent of this caliber.
As we are getting ready, opening draw between the Cardinals and the Lions. And we are underway here at Hunter Stadium. First win goes to the Lions. As ball still scrambling for a big collision out in front. And picked up and along the back by Kelsey Long, and she'll try and race it up for the Lions.
Great loose ball play from the Lions, coming up with you're going to have to win draws that way today.
As you mentioned, there's going to be some difficulty for the Lions on those draws with those big draw specialists for the Cardinals.
Yeah, the McKee is 6 foot or better.
Now a race in, trying to get the first one on the board. Shoved off the line. DiGiancito.
Alyssa DiGiacinto, she's a terrific freshman.
Spinning move, they lay it off. Again, DiGiancito comes across, shot,
nice.
And she scores! Good move by DiGiancito, and the Lions open up the scoring quickly into this one. 1-0 Lindenwood.
Yeah, double rollbacks just keeps her defender on skates, and all she needs is room to get her hands free and put one low past goalkeeper Adesh.
So 1-0 Lindenwood early on, just a minute and a half in.
This is going to be a big look here. Looking at 24 in white, she's going to have to play the same role that 88 Nicole Peroni, and they're matched up together on the draw circle. Big difference is Alyssa DiGiacinto is a freshman. Nicole Peroni is a grad student. So a little bit different in terms of both Canadian, but experience, big difference.
So another draw after the Lions get the first goal, and another win on the draw. It's Kavanaugh.
Great focus from Riley Kavanaugh, bringing the ball down.
Racing in, it's Greco. She has it on the far side. She'll assess, and they'll set up their offense.
They're going to want to hang on to the ball as much as possible. Use the clock, wear the defense down, and get a shot similar to what they saw first. Reason being, Louisville's going to do exactly that back to them. So possession is key.
That first goal was DiGiancito's 7th of the year. As now she races in. That one just goes wide. Race won by Greco. As now the Lions will look to set it up again. She's shoved off that time by Olivia Toll. Loose ball out in front. Scooped up by the Cardinals. So they'll look to race out. Having it is Coyle. She'll drop it back to her goaltender, Adechi, the senior out of Foxborough, Massachusetts. And now racing down middle of the field. Louisville trying to set up their first offensive push of the game. They assess. Catalano on the near side, lays it off to Peroni, the leading scorer on this Cardinal team. 9 goals so far this season for her. Number 88 in red. Adkins looks to race in. She lays off. And now Peroni again looks, dishes, nice. Big save.
Haley Sims getting the start today. She was dialed in on that high-to-high delivery, and great first save. Important for a goalie to get the feel of the ball.
Haley Sims, the senior goaltender out of Houston, Texas. As a little bit of a different feel. Very cold this morning. You can see some snow on the ground. It was 60 degrees not that long ago here in St. Charles. And then a sudden blizzard on Friday led to all the snow. They had people out early this morning shoveling snow off the field. And luckily now we get this amazing lacrosse game. This one has been hyped up by the Lions athletics department for, I could probably say around 2 months almost.
Absolutely. It's rare to have an ACC opponent when you're first getting started in D1, but to have one return the favor and travel here to St. Charles is fantastic.
Of course, Lindenwood does have that Division II national championship, won just a few years ago, won it on home turf as well, as they try and set up. Looking ahead, it's Gain into the game.
Second line midfield in right now. They're going to want to get the run from both midfields. You need production, not just from Logan Eldridge, but from Indy Giacinto, but from from multiple goal scorers today.
Still 1-0 as we are just about 5 minutes into this one. Sarah Adecchi, the senior goaltender, just holding on as she will let one loose. She finds Kirchheider, graduate student, and now up ahead. Long run and some space. Figas looks to lay it off. Unsuccessful, but picked up once again by Piers after she got it knocked out of her stick. Down low, controlling. Catalano as she sets up the Louisville offense. Now back around, Figas.
She got a whole side open for her.
Into the center, rips one,
Good
just
save.
wide. Big save.
Well, Sims got down on the ball and good technique. Made the save.
Sims so far has split some time with the opposing goaltender, Elizabeth Goff, as well.
Oh,
and another
nice.
rip in, and it's 2-0 Lindenwood.
Instant offense coming off the clear from Andy McConnell, the senior from Franklin, Tennessee, puts one high and away. And Greco found her loose right in the middle. Lindenwood was mainly a possession team, but when they have the chance to run, you see what happens.
So 2-0 now in favor of the Lions. To get another look at it, just a high shot, just shelved. Greatly placed.
McConnell's a neat story. She took a role as primarily a defensive midfielder and played some close defense last year, and then now back to her natural midfield role. She shows her speed and gets a transition goal for the Lions. Okay, the officials are showing Coach Scott Teeter a yellow card, and Lindenwood will go player up.
This is an interesting one. He was arguing something after that goal. He was very not happy with something.
Very animated.
And right now, still that 2-0 lead, though. Now they'll be a player up. They've had some good success.
Yep, so draw does not happen. The in-home Carol Harnischweger is serving the foul for the bench. And Lindenwood will be player up for 2 minutes.
So 2-minute player up. Quick offense, rolling in, big save, but knocked down from behind. And
is Logan Eldridge.
that is Logan Eldridge, the Lions' leading scorer. She gets up, looks good. But I think she'll have a free position shot, looks like.
Yeah, she'll go right center hash, be able to have a clean look at the goal.
Lions this season, so far 60% on the free position attempts, 6 out of 10. And she gets knocked down from behind. So now she will get a chance to try and convert, make it a 3-0 game. 14 goals this season for number 18. She'll look to make it 18, and she does. Or 15, excuse me. Number 15 on the season. A free position conversion, and now it's 3-0 Lions.
Yeah, this is exciting. For a young team to get out on the Cardinals. Same thing happened to the Cardinals on Friday. Went down 3-0. They came back and beat Marquette, an NCAA tournament team last year. So this has to stay consistent for the Lions to win. For the Cardinals, they're going to need to stay out of the box for one, but just get more of the ball so they can have the looks on cage that they want.
Cardinals coming in this one 2-1 after a trip to Colorado, faced off against Denver, the number 4 team in the country. Faced a 16-8 loss against the Pioneers, and then they battled against the Buffaloes of Colorado. 16-15 the final score. Close one against CU, excuse me. And then, of course, had that win against Marquette in their first home game of the season. It was a 14-9 win.
Yeah, they did. Again, they looked to start slow in that game and turned it on in the second half.
Lindenwood coming in 2-0 after a massive win over San Diego State, 20-6. And then after that, went to Radford. And again, just an absolute decimation, 18-5 the final score. This has been an incredibly successful Lindenwood team. They have yet to have a losing season in a long, long time.
Well, their first season in Division I last year, 8-10, but had made the conference tournament as a first-year Division I team. That's a lot to be proud of.
Louisville will look to set up. Good crowd on hand here at Hunter Stadium.
They're killing their foul. They still have a player in the box.
So still a player down, Louisville. And now Peroni trying to make some space for herself. She gets it knocked out.
Yeah, that's gonna be sphere violation. So Peroni to the center left hash. She'll get a nice look for her right hand. She'll probably run this in.
So now Peroni with a free position look. She'll try and break the shutout. Louisville's leading scorer. She rips wide.
Deceptive and great backup from Davis. She backs the ball up, chasing it out of bounds, and gains possession. Deceptive shot from Peroni.
So now Lion ball. They'll race it up quickly, as they will try and get some quick transition offense. Spinning away was McDonald.
Kate McDonnell, great story. Another Canadian from Brooklyn, Ontario. Came in a Division II recruit, now a Division I close defender.
Big save. Ground ball picked up by the Lions. Now controlling it is Greco. And now behind the net, controlled by Kavanaugh.
That's Rulapaw.
Or Rulapaw, excuse me.
Yeah. Meredith Perry, Minnesota native.
One of 2 out of Stillwater, Minnesota.
Yeah, she'll be fine in this weather.
Is now racing in, looking for a chance, knocked out, trying to pick it up. That being Natalie Gain, a British Columbia native. Now behind the net, handing it Greco. Now out in front, racing, low shot, save.
Great location, but Adesh was all over it. Not a lot of pace on that shot from Rulapaw.
Rulapaw, the junior attacker out of Centerville, Maryland.
And Adesh was a little off on her target. She can move the ball a long way. And they can connect on that. That's instant offense for the Cardinals.
So clearing attempt not successful, as that one was flung out of bounds. So now they will move up the field. McConnell now at the line.
Rulapaw off. Now Jaka into the game for her, number 26.
They will look to set up. Now behind the net. Jaka leaves it off. McDonald And now up top, it's Perry in the center. She'll look to make a move around. She looks. She rips. She scores.
Meredith Perry had to bring that all the way across her body, and she nailed the far pipe. Great location.
So now the Lions extending it to 4, and this is exactly what you want if you're Lindenwood.
Yeah, well, again, it's showing the consistency to win the ball at off the draw, and then also to convert your chances. And timeout. Timeout, Lindenwood.
So Lindenwood will take a timeout, and probably just a chance to give some high fives for his team up by 4. 4-0 Lindenwood. We'll step away for a quick one. More lacrosse coming up after this one as you're watching College Lacrosse on ESPN+.
Cleanup and restoration. How do you make like it never even happened happen? Let it rain, Randy! Woo! Yes! By being prepared for anything! Woo! Whatever comes your way, there's a pro for that.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Welcome back to Hunter Stadium. 4-0 at the moment. Lions on top of the Cardinals with 5 minutes left here in period number 1. And we'll take a look at our keys to the game. Troy, why don't you take us through it?
Okay, keys to the game so far, getting in the shooting lanes. Louisville has done that on a limited basis. Limit fouls, that is also been an issue for them. Quick off the shot on loose balls. Lindenwood has done exactly that. Clearing, so far they're 100% on their clears. Louisville's failed a couple. So far, spot on for Lindenwood. More to grow with for Louisville.
So off the draw, it'll be a Cardinal ball. So we'll get a quick restart. 4-0 right now. It's 4 different goal scorers so far for the Lions. Perry, the latest, getting her third of the year, excuse me. Giancito also scoring. Eldridge adding on number 15 of the season for her, and McConnell as well for the Lions as they hold that 4-0 lead as they try and close out quarter number 1, that 4-0 lead, possibly even more than that. Louisville looking to break that shutout as Peroni cuts into the center. Cuts, shoots, wide.
Got a little contact right before she let the ball go, pulled it near side. But that shows you how effective Nicole Peroni is at penetrating the defense.
Laying off, it's Cycle. Down low is that one intended for Nakazawa. Went right over her head.
A little high on the layoff pass, and Lindenwood will recover, and goaltender Sims will take her time in clearing.
Kokoro Nakazawa and Nigai Nakazawa. Is that one right out front?
Tremendous save. Sims made a little mistake here and Peroni took advantage, came in 1-on-0 with Sims, and she bailed out her team. Terrific save from Haley Sims.
She has been incredible so far. And we are just only 12 minutes into this one. As already she has bailed out her team and kept it a scoreless match so far for her. And as I was saying earlier, Kokoro Nakazawa and Nagai Nakazawa, two sisters out of Yokohama, Japan, two of the only Japanese players in college lacrosse.
Right. Coach Tater has done a wonderful thing as head of the Canadian national team. He's gone out and tried to find players not only outside of North America but specifically in Japan, and has found this pair of sisters to improve his team. There'll be a foul to the head on Nakuro Nakazawa. She'll go right to the line.
So she will get a free position shot.
No, this will be at the 12 meter. So not a free position, but she'll just trigger the offense and use the remaining 50 seconds.
50 seconds as down low, looking,
Nice
shooting,
pass.
and scoring.
Terrific pass from Nakazawa to Kylie Dobson, senior attacker from Oshawa, Ontario. Fakes high, shoots low, and Louisville's on the board.
So that's Louisville's first. As they break the shutout streak for Sims. And just a great pass and a great shot as well. Dobson getting the feed from Nakazawa. So now it is a 4-1 game. And that is a big first goal for the Cardinals, as that will look and hope to fuel a little bit of some more offensive pressure from the Cardinals. But they have struggled in the draws so far this afternoon.
And that's where we looked for them to have some advantage. But give Riley Kavanaugh a lot of credit for performing as well as she has.
Riley Kavanaugh, graduate student out of Manchester, New Hampshire.
Circle violation from Lindenwood, Louisville ball.
So Louisville will get it. They'll drop down into the attacking offense. Nakazawa with it. She lays it off to her sister. And now cross field into the center. It's Pierce. Control behind. Dobson leaves it off. Dished across. Figas in the center. She looks, makes a move, trying to create some space. She rips. Saved by Sims. A great save as that one is knocked out. Stick knocked out of the hands of Ardrey. And then stolen away once again, and the Lions get a break.
Kate McDonnell moving to McConnell. Transition is possible here. Still moving.
Quick transition. They lay it off into the back, and they'll try and slow it down. McConnell, one of the goal scorers so far this afternoon for the Lions. They will slow down the pace and just set up the offense.
They're going to sub on the fly. Let's see DiGiacinto come in from the midline. McConnell off, and then Mowbray and Davis will come in, get their first line on.
They will look to set up in the middle. With it now is Perry, one of the other goal scorers this afternoon for the Lions. As they set up, 40 seconds to go here in period one. They set up. Gain looks to rush in towards the middle. Now back behind the net. Rushing forward. Big contact. Now in front, she scores!
Isabella Rulepaw is not the biggest player on the field, but with her body position, she was in that engagement and goes low and away on a dash. 5-1 Lindenwood.
And that was a great goal. She came down and just got enough contact as she bumped Osborne down to the ground. So you get another look at it here. Just some great contact, and down middle, great down low shot. Adesh not able to get low enough. Get the head of her stick down low enough, I should say. try and prevent that from going in. Now 5-0 for the Lions. 20 seconds left here in quarter one.
Rulapa often gets overshadowed, let's say, by her partner on the left side in Logan Eldridge, but she is more than capable of being a goal scorer as well as a feeder.
Teeter's not extremely happy with how that one turned out. We'll get another draw in the center. 5-0 Lindenwood. This is a great start. 5-1, excuse me, Lindenwood, and a great start for the Lions against a massive ACC opponent.
Yeah, both teams will have to go quickly. Just 20 seconds left on the draw, or on the clock. Kavanaugh wins another one.
Another draw win for Kavanaugh. This has been something we certainly did not expect. This has been probably the biggest difference in the game so far, as they'll just let the clock run out and quarter number one. But just an impressive showing in the first 15 minutes from the Lions. 5-1 is the scoreline, and it all started in that center. Some great draw wins over the Cardinals, and that is how it stands. 5-1 is the score. Lindenwood on top of Louisville. We'll take a quick break. We come back, get you ready for quarter number two. This is College Lacrosse on ESPN+.
When you're the leader in disaster cleanup and restoration, how do you make like it never even happened happen? Fire it up, Randy! By being prepared for anything! Whatever comes your way, there's a pro for that.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Explore the past with the Kentucky Historical Society. Take a day trip to the capital city of Frankfort and visit the Kentucky History Center and museums. One ticket gives you access to 3 sites and endless Kentucky stories. Members receive great benefits like free admission and unlimited access to resources, both in person and online. Your support helps important programs like Kentucky History Education, research, and exhibitions to reach communities across the state. Join now at history.ky.gov.
Welcome back to Hunter Stadium. 5-1 is the scoreline. The Lions on top of the Louisville Cardinals. And this is a big game so far, and some big implications as well for not just the Lions, but for the entire ASUN Conference as they try and take down a massive ACC opponent. And a good crowd on hand. It's pretty chilly here in St. Charles. Typically a little bit warmer down here in Missouri, but as a resident Minnesotan, I will certainly take it.
Absolutely. A big, let's see, there's change at the draw. Lauren Fegus is going to jump in and take this one against Kavanaugh.
They'll try and fuel some kind of spark as they sit down by 4. Kavanaugh has been nearly perfect on the draws so far, and was probably the biggest difference maker in that first quarter, as they got 5 goals and not much control for Louisville. Okay, the officials got it right. So Louisville ball. So they will get the possession, and they have it down low as they'll try and get the opening goal of the second quarter. Really all you can hope if you're Louisville, try and get some kind of spark, a little bit more of a motivator, I should say.
No, they're going to use some clock, and they've already cleared out for Peroni.
Racing in, it is Peroni. She'll try and look, doesn't get a lane. She'll turn back again. Looking for a teammate down low. It's Dobson. Now goes near side. Nakazawa gives it to Peroni. Back to Nakazawa. She dances. Tries to beat her defender. She goes down low. She shoots and scores.
Nakazawa is a left-handed player, and she's going to get her shots going to that direction. Great location on the finish. 5-2.
So that is a big goal for Louisville, as now they sit just 3 goals down. Nakazawa getting her first of the game. And that is going to be a hope, at least for them, a big momentum changer. And as you mentioned earlier, we kind of have to keep an eye on that possible comeback from Louisville. They had a very similar look against Marquette just a few days ago.
Yeah, just Friday back at home, the Cardinals got down early, but staged a great second half comeback and wound up a winner against an NCAA tournament team. So again, it's about consistency. How well can you keep up the pressure throughout the game?
That is Kokoro Nakazawa's 8th goal of the season. Her sister right behind her with 6 right now.
Callie Bishop with the draw win for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's another big draw when they struggled a lot in that draw, and especially in that first quarter. But now it's 2 straight wins for the Cardinals as they will set up their offense. Moving down low, it is Natoli. Now Peroni across Segal. Looks to make a move, knocks down a defender, tries to find a lane. She got that shut down. Mowbray able to close the lane.
Terrific slide.
And now Peroni, big save. Collected immediately off the rebound, and another goal by Louisville.
No, they're going to wave it off. Wave it off. Crease violation.
So a crease violation, and that is going to wave off the goal. Louisville look to get that lead back down to 2. But it stays at 3, and now the Lions have a chance to transition and get their first offensive push of the second quarter. Coming in, it's Gain as she comes onto the field. She'll go around, defended well. Coyle right on her. She'll go behind the net. Bright has it on the near side. Now laid off and tossed across. It's Perry. She gives it to Gain. Back to Perry in the middle. She'll look to go towards the net. She will. Dishes it off low. Rulapah with it now. Trying to find teammate in the middle.
And her matchup's been switched, so now she's back to her original. They're going to look to go righty. Gain and Perry are both dominant rights, and they're going to want to push to their right hand.
Here comes Gain. She goes, switches sides, dishes it down, save. And a big save by Adeshi. The Lions only 1 offensive push so far in this second quarter. 1 goal so far for Louisville. As that clearing attempt does not go well. Another one over the head of Adeshi's defender as that one is scooped up quickly by McConnell.
A good ride from the Lions, and they're going to sit on this and get the personnel on that they want. Coming in is Reese Krieger, freshman midfielder from Easton, PA. She's going to get her first look of the game.
So it's Coyle dishing it off for Bright. Gain into the middle for Krieger. And she finds Perry. Now down low. Rulapah. Into the middle. No. Battled for and won by Adkins.
Great loose ball from Adkins.
Dish back. Adeshi with it. She'll get another high floater. Is that one again nearly out of the reach of her defender? That one being in toll. luckily able to get up quick enough. As now Louisville gets a quick transition. Down low, deflected, and it is picked up by the Lions. It's Long. She'll look to run it up as the Lions switch up some personnel. And she'll take it the length.
Kelsey Long can do that all day. She's got some great speed. But great loose ball in the crease. Just didn't quite come down with that pass. Louisville had some instant offense happening and just couldn't pull down the last pass.
Davis gives it to her far side attacker. Now back to her as she goes to the middle. Davis looks for a lane. She scores.
Great pick from Logan Eldridge. She is being effectively defended here from the Cardinals. And so if I can't score goals, I'm going to do something else for my team. Sets a great screen for Davis and great location on the finish.
Running a little bit of interference, and Kylie Davis, graduate student of Hampstead, New Hampshire, gets the goal, and it's now 6-2 in favor of the Lions.
Good dodge from Davis. Got her right hand free, and again, it's about location.
Goal number 5 for number 8 in the white jersey. As now another face-off in the middle. Louisville has had a little bit more success as they switched up their draw taker here in this second quarter.
Looks like it's Bishop again.
So it will be Bishop against Kavanaugh. High up into the air. Kavanaugh tried to get a stick on it, and she wins another one. Then she gets it knocked out immediately, racing down. Nakazawa with a good defensive play, and now she'll race it up.
Nagai Nakazawa.
She'll lay it off to her sister, Kokoro. She will control, give Louisville a chance to catch their breath and set up the offense. Behind the net, it's Natoli. Dishes it off far side. They'll gladly take their space. And Piers gives it to Nakazawa. Now across, it's Kokoro Nakazawa. She'll come in, dances, she gets a lane, into the middle, looking, saved by Sims. Back across, Nakazawa, into the middle, shot, scores.
Nagai Nakazawa finishes that after a terrific save from Sims. The loose ball behind the net gets transferred up top, and the sophomore from Yokohama finishes with her left hand.
So another big goal from, this time, Nagai Nakazawa, as her sister will come off. Nearly scored one herself just a few seconds before that one. But good loose ball control by the Cardinals, and now the lead is in half. We'll take another look at it. A good move and dished off. And the Lions are just kind of sucked off into the outer sides of the crease area and gave a couple of open lanes. Surprised the first one did go in, except Sims with an incredible save, but that second one just as difficult.
Oh, violation here from Lindenwood, Louisville ball.
So now it's Nakazawa and a foul called.
That will be a card.
So
big emphasis on fouls in the middle of the field, anything between what you see as the 30-yard lines. If there's any type of foul, it's going to get carded. And I didn't see the official whether that was yellow or green. But either a minute or 2 minutes, that's a yellow card. So 2 minutes, DiGiacinto will sit, and Louisville will have their first player-up opportunity.
So now Louisville gets that player up, and one of Lindenwood's goal scorers now in the box.
And I think we have a 3-second violation. So that'll put Nakazawa on the line. Yep.
So now a free position chance for the Cardinals as they will look to now make it a 2-goal difference. Nagai Nakazawa scored the latest goal here as she fires one wide. And they're going to say
Lindenwood backed
ball.
it up. Well done. She says, yeah, that's great, but I can't find the ball. It's in the snow. So there we go. We got one.
So Lindenwood will get it.
Kelsey Long will start. Louisville in a 12-player ride. The goalie is all the way out of the net. She's up near the center of the field. Now she has to hustle back. Interesting to see this from Louisville. Marquette was effective in putting a 12-player ride on Louisville. So, you know, Coach Teeter borrowing from his opponents and putting in a pressure ride. Lindenwood broke it with Kelsey Long's legs.
Lindenwood still a player down as well, as they will look to set up a short-handed offense without their mid.
Yep.
As Greco will gladly take her time. She'll let some time click off the shot clock. 40 seconds to go.
You see it go down to like 20, 15 seconds, and they'll do something.
As they will gladly just tick off time. 6-3 in favor of the Lions.
There we go.
As they look to set up, and now racing into the middle. And they're going to get a hack, so we're going to get a free position look.
Logan Eldridge did a great job of pulling the stick down, protecting the stick, and then, wayward check puts her on the line on her left side, with her left to the inside. Terrific look for the leading goal scorer.
She'll look to try and make it her second of the day.
Save.
That rip and a big save. Into the middle, and we are going to get
A yellow card on Eldridge, it looks like. Nope.
so no card on Eldridge.
No card. Incidental contact, but no, there is a yellow card. But that's going to be on Rulepaw, not Eldridge.
So Rulepaw will come up, and now Louisville 2 players up.
Yeah, DeGiacinto looks like she's ready to come out of the box, so it shouldn't be too long. But back-to-back player-up opportunities for the Cardinals. That's a tough position to put yourself in.
So Rulepaw and DeGiacinto in the box right now. Nakazawa lays it off to her sister, and now they will pass it around, set up their offense. 2 players up.
Now DeGiacinto's out, so 1 player up, but full 2 minutes.
As we get a whistle here.
Green card can be on Davis, and Lindenwood had too many. They were offside, essentially.
Too many down low. So now Davis is in, and now right back to 2 players up. She will come out.
So Lindenwood's defense is going to be in a tough situation. They've got to defend 7 with 5, and but still not violate the 3-second rule. So their feet are essentially on the 8-meter at all times, taking away the inside.
Open look. Nakazawa, that one ripped off the upright as that one was wide. But first one to it was Louisville. They got the ball back behind the net. Nakazawa looks, rips, whistle blew beforehand, so no goal. And no, it will count.
There was a foul, but something different for collegiate lacrosse as opposed to high school. High school, that would have been whistled down, but they let the player continue, and so that's a good goal.
So Louisville able to crack it down. Another one for Nakazawa. 6-4 is the score. We are 6 minutes away from ending quarter number 2 in the first half. It's College Lacrosse on ESPN+.
He shoots, and he scores!
cleanup and restoration. How do you make like it never even happened happen? Let it rain, Randy! Woo! Yes! By being prepared for anything! Woo! Whatever comes your way, there's a pro for that.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Welcome back to Hunter Stadium. A great crowd on hand as the Lions host their first home ACC opponent in the Louisville Cardinals. Right now 6-4 in favor of Lindenwood, so the crowd's certainly happy on this chilly, chilly day here in St. Charles. As another draw following Nakazawa's second goal of the game, first multi-goal scorer between the two teams. 6 separate goal scorers for the Lions so far, and Kavanaugh with yet another draw win. She's doing incredible in the center circle for the Lions so far this afternoon.
A big difference from one year to another, picking up a grad transfer of her caliber.
So now they will set up the offense. Two teams now at even strength following the Lions' couple of fouls.
Shooting space, going to put Eldridge on the line.
So now Eldridge will get her third free position look. She scored her first one, missed her second. So now she'll try and get her second goal of the game. She goes from the far side hash. Eldridge running in, shot well over the net.
Greco backed it up.
Greco lays it off. It's Eldridge. 1 goal so far. Greco. Now giving it Bright, and now it's Davis who has a goal of her own as well. Back to Davis. On the net. Eldridge. Looks to go into the middle, knocked out of her stick.
Good
Loose
check.
ball and controlled. Adachi able to collect as she will take her sweet time, as she can certainly fire it down the field. She'll rip, finding her attacker in Nakazawa, who dropped down pretty low, as now she will run the length. Racing up for the Cardinals. Dished off. Far side controlled by the ladies in red as they will try and set up. It's Adkins in the middle. She finds Cycle. Kokoro Nakazawa, with 2 goals so far this afternoon, as she has it now in the middle. She dances.
Well, they're doubling her fast this time.
There she lays it off. It's Adkins, the midfielder. And now Cycle. Into the middle, tried to give it to Nakazawa, but just missed the head of her stick, and now it is collected up by Sims.
12-player ride in effect for the Cardinals. And Sims is just going to take her time, finds Perry.
Certainly.
And Adesh is sprinting back to the cage. This is where you test your goalie's fitness.
That one on the ground and picked up by the Lions as they will look to set up. Now into the middle. It's McConnell. Now down low. Rolapod just misses, but
Yep, transfer pass was just off target.
so unsuccessful look out front. So now it will be on the far side, Ashley Osborne, the hometown hero for this Louisville team. Out of Louisville, KY. And now racing up, it's Pierce. She goes cross field and dishes it to the far side. With control into the middle, Figas. As the Nakazawas trade, and back in the middle, it's Pierce across, Pierce again. Nakazawa, there's some quick passing from the Cardinals. Nakazawa dishes it behind the back. What a save by Sims. What a dish by Nakazawa to her sister. But on the opposite side, an incredible save by Sims keeps it a 2-goal game. 2 minutes to go in half number 1.
Great 2-player game from the Nakazawas, and then just just Sims being Johnny on the spot, just being in great position. And more players come in. Claire Gallipo in for the Lions, so they're using their whole bench. Stay fresh.
3 goals for Louisville here in this second quarter, and only 1 for the Lions compared to their 5 in quarter number 1. And it has been a while with a minute and a half to go here in half 1, but they are just electing to possess the ball.
They want to use the clock and get the shot that they want. Oh, that's got to be a foul, yes.
And that will be a foul as Eldridge comes up as she loses her mask in the process as well. We'll see where they place her.
Oh, she took a tumble.
So
she's going to be on the 12. So not a uncontested 8-meter.
So it'll be a offensive setup instead of a free position look as they look to set up.
3 seconds.
And the 3 seconds.
Nope, timeout, my bad.
So Lions will take their timeout as there certainly have been some offensive struggles with under a minute to go.
Yep.
And I think that's certainly something they'll be looking to try and fix out as head coach Jack Cribben assesses a few things with his offense, as they have just kind of had some struggles getting some good looks, let alone shot opportunities.
Louisville has done a good job of packing it in more on defense. They've got their toes on the 8-meter. They are doing a much better job of sliding and supporting off Lindenwood's dodges. Something of note is, with Lindenwood scoring, only 1 goal assisted. So it's going to be individual dodges, setting these up. Granted, there's picks being set. They're playing team offense, but to that, if you're faster to slide and support and force Lindenwood to be a passing team, it's made a big difference. So again, just an adjustment that's going to be required from the team in white to adapt to this and cut more off ball. Then obviously the adjustment's going to happen here, but 27 seconds left on the shot clock, so they don't have a lot of time to work with. But they did get their first line in, so that'll be an advantage. Look at this group. Good, nice crowd shot.
Shots right now are in favor of Louisville, 14-13. Shots on goal, though, deadlocked at 11s as the Cardinals retake the pitch. Be a Lion possession. They will start off at just along about in line with the 8-meter mark.
Davis start with the ball.
As they set up the offense, it's Davis. And now it's Bright. Into the middle. Finding Davis. She looks to cut in. 15 seconds on the shot clock. They got to go fast. Eldridge looks to go. 5 seconds. She has to shoot. Rips down low. 2 and 1. The shot is off. But
yep,
no.
Just wide. But they're gonna. What do we have? We have a call.
And it looks like another foul on the Cardinals by.
Yeah, official's gonna discuss.
They will get an official discussion. They will converge.
Terrific pass from Greco on the redirect, and found what looked like to be Davis loose on the crease, and hit the outside of the net.
It might be questioning the ruling of the backing.
Well, with hitting the net, that should reset the shot clock. No, Louisville ball.
So yeah, Louisville ball. 17 seconds to go here in half one. Lions will just try and close it out with the lead. Louisville will have to get a quick clear and then get a possible look at the net, but they have a short time. Osborne has it. She'll look to dish it out probably to Adesh, as she can certainly fire it upfield. No, she will take it herself. 13 seconds to go. She will have to find someone, or she's going to have to sprint up the rest of this field. She'll take it herself. She's still going. 3 seconds, 2 and 1. They got to fire it away. No shot in the final seconds, and that is how the half ends. 6-4 is the score. After one half of play, we still got 30 minutes to go. We'll come back with some halftime. We'll take a look at some stats and other fun stuff. We'll get you ready for half number 2. Watching college lacrosse on ESPN+.
Explore the past with the Kentucky Historical Society. Take a day trip to the capital city of Frankfort and visit the Kentucky History Center and museums. One ticket gives you access to 3 sites and endless Kentucky stories. Members receive great benefits like free admission and unlimited access to resources, both in person and online. Your support helps important programs like Kentucky History Education, research, and exhibitions to reach communities across the state. Join now at history.ky.gov.
My wife got old, so it's time to put her in a home.
It's the home I've always dreamed about.
I've been waiting to get old for years, and that means I can get my UX people started on that app I need to develop.
I'm getting old right now. With an expert to explain the differences between bond prices and bond yields.
Introducing Old National Bank, where relationships and results matter.
You're never too old to get old.
She's old.
Old National Bank. Get old.
Competitive excellence, energized fans, community involvement, sportsmanship, student-athlete success in and out of the classroom. That's OVC leadership, and it isn't new to us. We've been doing it for more than 75 years. It's time to OVC it. The Ohio Valley Conference, fiercely independent since 1948.
Welcome back to Hunter Stadium as we have reached halftime between the Lions and the Cardinals. 6-4 is the score in favor of Lindenwood, as we'll take a look at some of the highlights from half number 1, as it was at least what I thought was going to be an incredibly high-scoring game. It started off very, very early as the Lions got on the board, just a minute and a half in. And it was a back-and-forth battle after that. 6 different goal scorers so far for the Lions. And for the Cardinals, they have 3.
You know, you'll see Nakazawa, giving up the ball in a double clutch assist, and then getting the first of her 2 goals. Now Davis is going to sweep to the right, locate low and away for the Lions. And then here's Nakazawa's behind the back to her sister, and then Sims in position and on target for the Lions in goal.
We'll take another quick break. We come back, more halftime, as we will get you ready for half number 2 here at Hunter Stadium as you are watching college lacrosse on ESPN+.
Explore the past with the Kentucky Historical Society. Take a day trip to the capital city of Frankfort and visit the Kentucky History Center and museums. One ticket gives you access to 3 sites and endless Kentucky stories. Members receive great benefits like free admission and unlimited access to resources both in person and online. Your support helps important programs like Kentucky History Education, research, and exhibitions to reach communities across the state. Join now at history.ky.gov.
My wife got old, so it's time to put her in a home.
It's the home I've always dreamed about.
I've been waiting to get old for years. And that means I can get my UX people started on that app I need to develop.
I'm getting old right now. With an expert to explain the differences between bond prices and bond yields.
Introducing Old National Bank, where relationships and results matter.
You're never too old to get old.
She's old.
Old National Bank. Get old.
Competitive excellence, energized fans, community involvement, sportsmanship, student-athlete success in and out of the classroom. That's OVC leadership, and it isn't new to us. We've been doing it for more than 75 years. It's time to OVC it. The Ohio Valley Conference, fiercely independent since 1948.
Still halftime, still 6-4 in favor of Lindenwood over Louisville, as we will take a look at the halftime stats. As it has been a heavily contested game. It seemed like it was all Lindenwood after that first quarter, but then Louisville bounced back and made it a 2-goal game, as we'll take a look at some of the stats. And Troy, what sticks out to you?
Ground balls. Louisville winning the contested ground balls, especially in the second quarter. To balance that out, it's gotten them more possessions and consequently more goals. Draw controls. Riley Kavanaugh had her run of the circle in the first quarter, but the switch to Callie Bishop makes it a 6-5 draw control advantage for the Cardinals. And then clears. Louisville's had a couple of struggles with clearing, especially with goalie Adesh trying to make her longer passes, but now they've shortened it up. So 2 failed clears for each team. So the balance is there. Key to Louisville not getting level with the Lions has to be in Haley Sims, Lions goaltender. She's played a fantastic first 2 quarters.
She certainly has. She's come up with some massive saves for the Lions. 7 saves so far, .636 save percentage, but she has been called to action quite a handful of times. Certainly have kept the Lions in lead as they stand 2 goals above this massive ACC opponent for them. They faced them last year, but have yet to see a massive opponent like this here in St. Charles. So this is the lacrosse hub of the Midwest, pretty much.
Now, the big opponent here last year was Cal to open Division I play, and Lindenwood conducted themselves well, and but to see an ACC opponent here again, we can't emphasize it enough. It's a big day for Lindenwood lacrosse.
We'll take another short break. We come back, second half action from Hunter Stadium between the Cardinals and the Lions. It's College Cross, ESPN+.
When you're the leader in disaster cleanup cleanup and restoration. How do you make like it never even happened happen? Let it rain, Randy! Woo! Yes! By being prepared for anything! Woo! Whatever comes your way, there's a pro for that.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Welcome back to Hunter Stadium as we are getting ready for half number 2 between the Lindenwood Lions and the Louisville Cardinals. And this has been a fantastic game so far. Back and forth action. Seemed like it was all Lions. They scored 5 first quarter goals and took a big lead going into the second quarter, 5-1. But then Louisville bounced back, and it's now just a 2-goal game. So we sit at this 6-4 stat line. Jacob Sonic alongside Troy Hood bringing this to you. Once again, thank you for joining us here on ESPN Plus. As, like we said earlier, just an incredible game between these two teams.
No, terrific. You know, you'd see a tale of 2 quarters where, you know, one team comes out, home team comes out, dominates, and then, you know, terrific coach and Scott Teeter is able to make some adjustments and settle into the game, get his team to be a little more focused on what they have to do, and looks to be a great second half.
Lindenwood in that first quarter had 8 shots on goal, but then just 3. And the lone goal in that second quarter as well, as Louisville just seemed to crack down and cram up that middle, giving them no opportunities to give a good look at all. As we'll take a look at this series history. And one game between these two teams, as this was last year, Lindenwood's first year at Division I. It was a 14-7 win for Louisville. Nakazawa had 4 goals and an assist. Eldridge 2 goals and an assist as well, as it was quite the game for Lindenwood's first time against an ACC opponent.
No, and it's a great dedicated stadium over there in Louisville. You know, it's all women's lacrosse only, so they've got a nice facility over there. But you know, to have them here, it's you know, great day to celebrate the game here, and we've got quite a crowd here to do it.
Quite the crowd indeed, nearly completely filling the near side bleachers here at Hunter Stadium, and it's been quite the game to watch, and certainly getting their money's worth as we are getting ready for half number 2, as Kavanaugh gets the first win over Fegus, and the Lions get the first possession of the second half. Racing down, it's Davis. As the Lions will looks like they'll be a little bit quicker as Mowbray has it in the center, as they'll try and set up a little bit faster of an offense, try and crack down on that Louisville center. Has just been completely clogged up, really dense.
Now they're pressuring the ball, and looks like going to be a reset. Yeah, no, the Louisville ball. So, you know, heavy pressure behind the goal. Lindenwood not able to move the ball the way they want, and Louisville gets a turnover.
So not the start you'd want if you are the Lions, and the Cardinals will certainly take that ball back, as that one is dished around the back line. As now they'll look to move up. It's Toll stepping in as she will send it over to Adesh as another long pass, and that one was broken up. Another loose ball picked up on the far side by Pierce as she will now run it up, and Louisville will try and get their first offensive possession of the second half, trying to crack down, possibly tie up the game. And is now the lone multi-goal scorer so far in this matchup. Kokoro Nakazawa lays it off. Peroni into the middle, wide open look, shooting and scoring.
Great find from Peroni. She's going to find Natoli loose on the crease, finishes with her left hand, and nobody around for that one. Great pass from Peroni.
Absolutely no one there to try and stop Tiffany Natoli, the junior out of Baldwinsville, New York. As now it is a 1-goal game as they get the first one, a minute 40 into quarter number 3, as you can just see, wide open look. I don't know if you can get more wide open than that.
Peroni demands a lot of attention, and she drew a slide, and all eyes were focused on 88, and she found her teammate right on the doorstep.
They certainly kept some tabs on Peroni and the Nakazawa sisters, and that gives an opportunity for Natoli just to sneak in. Great positioning, and now we got a 1-goal game. Kavanaugh will set up once again against Figas and cannot get as that one just escapes. That was a battle and a big collision. That was Bishop in with Kavanaugh, and a big collision between DiGiacinto and Bishop.
Yellow card on Callie Bishop for cross-check, and so player up Lindenwood for 2 minutes.
So they will get a 2-minute advantage as McDonald comes into the match alongside Bright. Defenseman in a mid stepping up for the Lions. They will be a player up. Callie Bishop, sophomore out of Ware, New Hampshire, will have to step back. The official will come over and give the official call, and yes, cross-check will warrant that yellow card.
And reset on the shot clock. So Lindenwood will have a full 90 seconds.
As they will take their time, move it across the defense. As racing off is DiGiacinto. And now down low, it's McDonald.
Yeah, she got one right in the face, so she's going to get some attention. So Perry's going to come in for her to run the player up.
Down low, it's Perry. Now across, Rulapa. Nearly out of the reach of Greco. Rulapa down low, Eldridge, look, shoot, save made by Adesh.
Eldridge had to rush that shot to avoid following through and striking an opponent. So, great position from Adesh. And Lindenwood will get a turnover.
Big turnover as that one was knocked out of the stick of Nakazawa. As now they get it in control with Bright. And they'll get another opportunity to try and set up with the player up. Rulapa down low behind the net. Dishes across. It's Greco. Now up top, Perry. Dishes. Rulapa tried to go low. She gets run into. Big save by Adesh. Rulapa again. Mowbray. Now down low. Lions looking to find a lane. And now in, big run, shot, scores!
Davis with the twister finish. Wades through the defense and gets her second of the day.
What a shot as well. As she comes in and she just said, I'll just take it myself. One woman show for Davis as she gets her second goal of the game. The Lions finally get one. It felt like a long time since we've seen a Lindenwood goal. As now they go back up by 2. And what a run by Davis, getting down low and just puts it low past Adesh.
Changing levels on the shot, very important.
Adesh standing at 5'2", so not a lot of height, but as you mentioned before the broadcast, just got to get that changing of levels. And that'll be the big key for the Lions, potting a few more into the twine. Another draw into the center as the Lions get the advantage goal.
And McKee back at the draw with Bishop in the box. But that clears the foul, but they're going to bring McKee back.
So McKee comes back, and she does win the draw. A 6'1" graduate student of Glen Mills, Pennsylvania. And we will get a whistle stoppage and a reset. And Peroni dishes it off to the far side as Nakazawa will look to set up. It's down Adkins. The midfielder just threw it over the head of Peroni. With some speed, Dobson able to pick it up. Peroni now back into the middle, finding Adkins. Cycle will dish it off. Nakazawa will look to make a big run. She gets bounced off, dishes it off. Catalano, no lane, ball on the ground, picked up. It's Peroni. She'll look, she dances. Again, run into, and a foul called.
Good slide to Peroni, but a little bit too aggressive. It's going to foul her and put the Canadian national team member on the center hash. And she's just going to let this go.
So now Peroni right in the center. Rips wide. And we'll see which way they point, and it's a Cardinal ball.
Yep, good backup. Good backup from Catalano. And under 30 seconds here on the shot clock.
We'll try and go quick. His cycle's pushed away. We'll try and set up again, this time with Natoli, who scored the most recent goal for the Cardinals. That one dished up high.
Defense from Ardrey.
That one went right in. Ready for it was Sims. I don't even know if you can call that a save. More or less just an errant pass caught.
That's I'll take that one. So
they dish off. Sims again. We'll just take her sweet time, let the Lions get the personnel they want. As now they dish out. Racing up. Comes Long. She'll take it a decent ways by herself. Gets it knocked out of her control as Gallipoux will pick it back up for her. Claire Gallipoux in. Junior out of Columbus, Ohio. As now they go to the far side. It's Greco. She'll take her space, and now we'll get to her position down low.
Louisville continues to press out on Isabella Rulapaw. They're not putting a lot of pressure on Greco, but on Rulapaw they are.
And a great spin move down low. Tried to find her defenseman up high. McConnell had a chance in the middle, but was not able to catch it cleanly. So Louisville picks up the loose ball and now racing up as Osborne. Down low as Coyle will dish it down low. And they will just take their time with control. Nakazawa into the middle, finding Pierce.
Second line midfield in for the Cardinals. And they're setting up a stack. So Nakazawa is going to isolate.
Nakazawa not able to get past her defender. That one in DiGiacinto. And now back out in front.
Good
Big save
save
by Sims. A kick save, and the Lions just relying heavily on their goaltender, and she has come to the task.
She's really answered the bell. I'm really impressed with her play today.
Some incredible stuff by the senior goaltender, Haley Sims. As now it is Greco. Rulapaw will look to dish into the middle. She is shoved off, gets it knocked out of her stick by Osborne, and she has just been hounding Rulapaw. The two of them going back and forth as now Rulapaw will come in up top, it looks like, as they will try and set up a play. Now into the middle. Dished out. Perry. Now to the outside, Eldridge. Down low, and we get a whistle.
This may be 3 seconds. Let's see where they put the ball.
So it looks like it will be yes.
Yeah, this will put Greico on the line.
So Greico will get a free position look as a thankful placement on the 8-meter line. Gives her an opportunity to rush in. She'll try and extend the Lindenwood lead. Greico coming in, shoots high and scores.
High and away. Great deception. Greico, as she come in, looked trying to look off the goalie to the low corner and located the ball perfectly in the upper 90. So advantageous goal here for the Lions.
So now a 3-goal lead once again, 8-5 to score. Lindenwood on top. And Greico gets her first of the game as she has certainly been more of the passing type, set up down low. As we will now step away for a quick break, get a quick media timeout, but we still got more to go. More lacrosse coming up after this here on ESPN Plus.
He shoots, and he scores!
When you're the leader in disaster cleanup and restoration, how do you make like it never even happened happen? Let it rain, Randy! Woo! Yes! By being prepared for anything! Woo! Whatever comes your way, there's a pro for that.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Welcome back. 8-5 to score after Greico potted away a free position look. As the Lions are still on top of the Cardinals, we'll take a look quickly at the upcoming schedules. Louisville, after this, will start their ACC campaign. They will take on Virginia Tech at home. Then they'll take on Pittsburgh up in Pittsburgh, PA, and then have a quick non-conference matchup against Cincinnati, and then once again against Boston College at home at the U of L Lacrosse Stadium. Lindenwood, after this, will take a West Coast journey. They'll travel over. They'll take on California, and then UC Davis. Come back home. They'll take on Kent, and then they'll travel up to Ohio, face off against the Zips of Akron.
Oh, big schedules coming up for both teams.
Nakazawa
Good
comes
save.
in. Big save again. Standing tall, Sims is just continuing to battle through.
Good. It was Nakazawa got loose with her right hand, and Sims equal to the task.
And now Cycle gets an open look and another shot pushed wide. Louisville first to the ball. They will get it. They start away. On the far side, dished up, Peroni with it. Now she'll look to dance. Peroni at the 8-meter line, dishes it off.
Now shooting space here. Kokoro Nakazawa will go to the line.
So Nakazawa will get a free position look from the far right hash facing Sims. And a
Nice
low shot.
save.
And again, Sims just picks up that one, a low rolling shot, and gets down low. Not a lot of room on that lower side as she just dropped down. Perfect coverage from Sims.
No, good. And Nakazawa come in with her hands high and dropped her hands and Goalie picked it up well.
Catalano, one of the starters for this Louisville team, dishes it back and now controlled by the Cardinals as they try and set up. Wide open look.
Save again. Haley Sims.
Another big stick save, but a foul called.
No, they're going to say that Kelsey Long fouled Catalano there in the middle of the 8, and
looked like a possible chop up high, and that will certainly get a call just about every single time.
Absolutely.
So now a free position look for Catalano. She instead will dish it off to Peroni. And now Nakazawa in the middle. Peroni loses it. Loose
Good
ball
hustle.
battle. In the middle, picked up Catalano, tries to dish it behind her back, and it's going to be a Lindenwood ball.
Looks like they're going to call a charge on Catalano, and that leads to the turnover.
So another turnover for the Cardinals, as they will get, that is now turnover number 10. That one's dished up high, open look. If they hurry, they have numbers. Greiko.
No, they'll settle this one. No, they've played a lot of defense. You need to get your defense to rest. So they'll slow it down, get a change.
That's exactly what they will do as they control up top, and they will take their time. Mowbray down low with it now. It's Rolapaw. Now out wide, DiGiacinto. And now down low, it's Greiko, who is Lindenwood's most recent goal scorer. She'll try and find a teammate down low, but Rulapaw and Bright are just completely covered and no chance for them to even get a look, as that one is knocked out of the stick, but
a foul.
Foul called.
Alyssa DiGiacinto goes to the line. Nope, they're going to put her on the 12.
It looked like that was right in between the 12 and the 8, so they will get a chance for DiGiacinto to just set up the offense.
Only 18 seconds left on the clock.
They'll try and go fast. Now back into the middle, knockdown.
Oh, yep.
Foul called.
Trip.
So a tripping, and now it will be Davis to the line.
Yeah, this should put her on the line.
And that is exactly what it will do. She'll go to the 8-second with 11 seconds
Nope.
left. No, she'll go to the 12.
They're going to call that on the 12. So 11 seconds left. Got to go fast.
She'll look to take herself. Ripping shot,
nice
scores.
take.
And a great take by Davis, indeed. Her second on the match.
She looked off to Mowbray, looking like she was going to transfer the ball, pulled it down, and goes low.
That is actually Davis's third of the game. So a hat trick for Kylie Davis.
All right-handed, all across her body. Great location on all three shots. So there's your hot hand for the Lions, coming from the midfield.
And again, another one of those where Davis just said, I will just take it myself. And she rips it low and beats a dash to that far side back corner. So now another draw. So the Lions extend their lead back to 4. A fruitful third quarter for them. Kavanaugh will set up. And again, this time against McKee, and McKee wins another draw. So that is a big momentum changer for Louisville, as McKee, who struggled on the draws, but it's picked up. Eldridge.
Riding back, comes up with the loose ball, and then she's dispossessed, but that's going to be a foul. The check came up a little too high, and that'll be a green card on Piers. So Lindenwood will be player up for 1 minute.
So now a 1 minute player up, as they will get some swaps as well. McConnell will come out. Perry will step back in to try and assist the offense as she did last time. As they'll go backwards and slowly move up with Beck And now down to Perry as she will take her space. Now down low, Rulapa. She had a very physical goal earlier in this matchup, and what a goal it was. Now they sit at 9-5. Rulapa dishes in the middle, looking shot. What a save.
Good take. Good recovery from Adesh.
Rulapa behind the net again. She'll take her time. Eldridge. They'll try and set up a look, cross-field look off the pass, and picked up again by Perry. Down low, Greico in the middle.
Oh, Bright was fouled hard. Good find from Greico to find Bright, and then she takes a very tough check, and that's going to put number 18 Kirchenheider in the box. So Louisville 2 players down.
Don't have too much longer on the foul that was assessed to, it looks like Piers, who was sitting in the box.
That was a green, and this one's a yellow. So if this is successful, it'll clear the green card, and then there'll still be a player up for 2 minutes.
So another free position look for the Lions. They'll try and make it double digits. Minute and a half to go here in quarter 3.
Pull it out. Smart.
They will just pull it out, indeed, and it'll be Bright dishes it down low as Greico will control it, take time, and that will do it for the green card.
Yeah, now Lindenwood gets to finish the third quarter player up, and they get to go on their own speed.
That's exactly what they will do. They had 70 seconds on the shot clock, and they will gladly just let it tick away. Greico takes another look at the Jumbotron at the far corner here at Hunter Stadium, as now she will move it.
Only 3 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock, so wise use of time.
That is exactly what they will do. Louisville will back off. They don't want to commit any more fouls. As just holding on to it is Bright as they'll take their time, and now they will transition. They'll look to create some offense with 30 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Back behind, Greico with some space and some speed. Dish it off, Rulapa looking into the middle. Back up, Eldridge looking for some space. Getting hounded.
Under 5.
5 to go, they shoot, they score!
Cut. And Eldridge, the goal scorer, becomes the passer. And there's goal number 10 for the Lions, being the ultimate impatient with only 5 seconds left on the game clock. 10-5 LU.
Giacito with yet another goal. That one being her second of the day. Is now a 10-5, 5-goal lead for the Lions, and this is a big, big lead.
A big change from the second quarter to the third, and again, that Louisville doing a great job. Every goal that Lindenwood is scoring, it has to be very, 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 very well earned. Got to find assisted goals, and they just did. Logan Eldridge getting treated on the sideline. This has been a very physical game for sure.
As it looks like McKee and Kavanaugh will take yet another draw. McKee will try and win. Draw number 3 in a row for her. She's done well after some first quarter struggles, and again she's able to get the free ball, and again another draw win. But that will bring us to the end of the quarter. 3 quarters down, 1 to go. The score 10-5 in favor of Lindenwood as they will try and close it out, but the Cardinals still got a lot of fight in them. We come back. 4th quarter action from Hunter Stadium. This is College Lacrosse on ESPN+.
When you're the leader in disaster cleanup and restoration, how do you make like it never even happened happen? Fire it up, Randy! By being prepared for anything! Whatever comes your way, there's a pro for that.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Explore the past with the Kentucky Historical Society. Take a day trip to the capital city of Frankfort and visit the Kentucky History Center and museums. One ticket gives you access to 3 sites and endless Kentucky stories. Members receive great benefits like free admission and unlimited access to resources, both in person and online. Your support helps important programs like Kentucky History Education, research, and exhibitions to reach communities across the state. Join now at history.ky.gov.
Welcome back to Hunter Stadium as fans making do with the snow still sticking around here in St. Charles with a nice, I guess you could say beautiful snowman.
Yeah.
Certainly not a professional, but you know what? They're having fun.
You make do with what you got. No, that's terrific. Good to see the youth players out to check out Division I lacrosse here in St. Charles.
Snow is a rarity down here, at least in my fair opinion.
Well, yeah, let's see, you're from Minnesota, I'm from Michigan, so yeah, to us it's not snow, it's dust. But this, hats off to the staff for getting this field prepared and in such great shape for this game. That looks great.
Certainly have to hand it to them as they were up early, shoveling off the field here at Hunter Stadium, getting they prepared for this massive matchup as it was going to happen. That was no doubt about it. Whether they had to play in an inch of snow or not, we were going to have some college lacrosse here this afternoon as we get underway in quarter number 4, 15 minutes to go to decide this one as we get a high check. We will get a card.
Yep, green card on Mowbray. Again, fouls in the middle of the field. The point of emphasis for NCAA officials this spring, and Peroni will start with the ball for the Cardinals.
So Peroni will get us back underway, the midfielder who leads the way for this Cardinal side in terms of scoring. She has done some incredible stuff. The Canadian national team member, native of Whitby, Ontario. She's played for Coach Teeters for quite a while.
Yeah, this is her 5th year with Louisville, and she has a gold medal to her credit in the World Games with the Canadian Sixes squad. It beat Team USA by 1 goal in 22. Nakazawa. So we got the sisters on the field together. Look for them to do something.
They have been putting on some incredible minutes so far. I don't think we've seen Kokoro Nakazawa leave the field just yet. As she goes down low, and that shot just a bit wide, possibly deflected away by Sims. Louisville gets the possession.
Good ball movement from Louisville.
Into the middle.
Shooting space.
So they
believe it's shooting. Yep. Nagai.
So now Nakazawa will set up directly down the pipe.
She'll be at the top center hash.
She comes in. One-on-one.
Good check.
Deflected away. That one's played back. Sims finally able to collect it. She will pass it forward. And the Lions will try and get some control, but that one is lost. McDonald couldn't get good control, and then a high check, and I think she is going to get fouled. Yes,
nope.
She'll be.
That's foul, but that happened inside the 30, so that's just possession.
So just possession, no advantage.
Back to all even. So, player up opportunity goes awry. Terrific check. I did not see who was able to catch up with Nagai Nakazawa and deflect the stick on the free position shot, but a terrific effort from the Lindenwood defense.
The referee's discussing something right now. They'll go to the scorer's table very quickly to clear some stuff up. Not exactly sure what it was, but either way, it is a Louisville possession. Louisville will look and try and close the gap, as this has been a tight game for the majority of it, but another fruitful quarter for the Lions has extended this one out to a 5-goal lead after a full 4-goal third.
Referee had to make the umpire had to make a correction on the shot clock.
So they will get a shot clock correction, and the Louisville will look to set up again with Nakazawa. She dished off. Great pass. Peroni wide open look, and she scores.
Terrific weave motion from Nakazawa and Peroni.
It looks like we'll get a foul call at the end of that, too. Kelsey Long just barreled over Peroni.
Yeah, and it happened after the goal was scored, so this will be dead ball. Yellow card on Kelsey Long. And we'll have to see how they do. Yeah, there will be no draw. The ball will go right over to the Cardinals.
No draw. This is the second time we've seen that. The other one went in favor of Lindenwood, so the Cardinals will get straight on the ball. It'll be Nakazawa to start us back off, as they have now bridged it down to just a 4-goal lead. Another quick goal, this one just under 2 minutes into this fourth quarter, as they look to set up the offense down low. The guy dishes down to Kokoro Nakazawa, as she will look to control. Over to her sister. The guy Nakazawa down low. Back up top, and we got a foul call.
Louisville has 2 players maneuvering around the 8-meter against the zone, occupying defenders. Gives more space to the I'm not sure what the foul was, but Nagai Nakazawa will find her way to the center hash.
So another free position opportunity. Last one was parried away off a deflection, and again sticks up, but she scores. So a free position conversion from the guy Nakazawa, excuse me. And it is now a 3-goal deficit.
Can't foul. This is how you allow an opponent back in, and coach has seen enough. He's going to call timeout.
So a timeout will be taken by the Lions, as they will try and assess what has been going on. We'll take a timeout as well. But don't go away. We got more lacrosse coming up after this. You're watching College Lacrosse on ESPN+.
When you're the leader in disaster cleanup and restoration, how do you make like it never even happened happen? Let it rain, Randy! Woo! Yes! By being prepared for anything! Woo! Whatever comes your way, there's a pro for that.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Welcome back to Hunter Stadium after Nakazawa, potted away her second of the game. One of two multi-goal scores for the Cardinals, but we'll take a look at some of the saves coming from Sims, as she has been incredible this afternoon for the Lions.
You're gonna look at this one on nothing, and she stops Peroni, and after bailing her team out for an error, and then the stuff on the behind the back feed, and then stopping free positions. For her 10 saves today, they've all been well earned and spectacular.
10 saves, .588 save percentage for her. And she has been incredible this afternoon. Some massive saves, as well as she's really kept us that 3-goal game, as that draw is won by the Cardinals. Nakazawa with it. Nagai and Kokoro both with 2 goals apiece. Only multi-goal scorers on the Cardinals right now.
Well, they've been able to been able to penetrate the defense, and Louisville stacking up the right side again. That'll open up the opposite side for Nakazawa. And there she is.
Sits up high, but now will rush in. She looks, goes in the middle.
Same play that Peroni scored on, and Lindenwood answers the bell on that one defensively. Kim Ardrey.
Sequel gives it to Peroni, and now to Nakazawa. Nagai with it. She gives it far side and gets it back. She plays catch with Catalano. And now Nagai, open look, shot saved. Another big save by Sims. This is a low ball, and it's played over to Peroni.
Loose ball from Louisville gives them a 60-second shot clock. Second chance possessions are big. And shooting space here, Nakazawa will go to the line.
So another big foul given up by the Lions, as Kokoro Nakazawa will come over to the near sideline. Opportunity to take the lead back down to 2. This has been a story of quarters between these two teams, and Kokoro comes across and scores.
Again, deceptive finish. She started high, dropped her hands, and was able to get the ball behind Sims. Hat trick now for Nakazawa.
3 goals for Kokoro Nakazawa, as she converts on that free position opportunity, goes 5-hole on Sims. And this game is now back to a 2-goal deficit.
3 goals, 2 assists for Kokoro Nakazawa, 5 points, leading all scorers.
Lions will try and get some offense rolling, as they have had control over the odd-numbered quarters, but have not had much in the even-numbered. As we get another face-off, Kavanaugh taking on McKee. So McKee is, after struggling in the first quarter, has really found her stride back once again. As they look to set up on the draw. 11 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in this half.
Yep. Procedure on Louisville, Lindenwood ball.
So now Lindenwood will have it. They get going as they try to get their first good offensive push of this quarter. Now setting up, DiGiacinto will gladly take her time, as they will just look to let the clock wind down, get some time off the clock.
Yeah, give the defense a chance to rest. They've been playing a lot of defense, and again, take the time, get the shot you want.
Grieco, they will gladly take their time. 50 seconds on the shot clock. Dished up high, and now controlled by the Lions as they go down low. Grieco looks to run in the middle. She spins, tries to find a pass.
Lions stacking 2 players inside, looking to get space for their Dodgers.
Now again, it's DiGiacinto. She's not able to get past her defender. Now racing in. Davis. Greco tries to go in the middle. She spins back. She shoots out the crossbar. DiGiacinto picks it up again, and she scores.
Great finish from DiGiacinto, picking up the sharp angle crossbar effort from Greco, and look what I found, 11-8.
That is a big one as that one goes back to a 3-goal lead for the Lions as they are able to convert for the first time this quarter, as it seemed like there was just a little bit of confusion. And Adeshi really wasn't ready for that shot either. She thought the first one went in.
Yeah, and then she had to recover, and again, ball got goosed a couple times on the ground with errant pickups, and then Alyssa DiGiacinto comes up with the ball and buries it.
So now McKee and Kavanaugh will set up for the 19th time. Or 20th time, actually, if you count the opening draw.
This is why you can gain a scholarship just for doing this, because this is a valuable skill.
And it certainly is. McKee goes straight off as she gets another big draw win, continuing to just get back into her stride. The draw specialist for this Louisville squad as now they set up their offense. Cycle dishes it around as they control it. Cardinals had some great passing so far this afternoon as they look to advance in. Quick shot, and that one's fired right into the back of a Louisville attacker.
Catalano caught some friendly fire.
And that one's going to hurt as that one was ripped in. And it looked like Dobson.
And she had got her hands free and just missed the cage, but winds up hitting her teammate.
Racing down, it was Long who took some space, and now she will come back ahead.
Beck.
Now up, it is Mandy Beck. She will get it knocked out, or no, it looks like a yellow card, so we will get a advantage for the Lions. Looks like Peroni is going to come to the box.
Yep, she's going to have she got a little over-aggressive on the check, and going to get her for a yellow card and player-up opportunity here for the Lions. Serves two purposes. One, they get a chance to kill some more clock and that looks like the goal, to take the time and get the shot they want, but also taking a defender of Peroni's caliber off the field. Again, people talk about how well she plays offensively. She's very effective defensively as well.
So a big opportunity for Lindenwood as they get a 2-minute advantage with Louisville's leading scorer and one of their top defenders out as well, as they will wind down some of the clock, possibly. Yes, that's what they'll do. So they'll get some of the clock issues fixed. They will get it to the appropriate time.
You got to fix the shot clock and the game clock. And then that's what is being done right here. And then there's an explanation here to Coach Teeter.
This referee talking right now at the scorer's table at field level as they get everything figured out. Lindenwood still waiting to get their advantage opportunity. 2 minutes with Peroni in the box. They got 90 seconds right now as it looks 85 seconds on that shot clock. To try and crank down some time.
Perry will come off and DiGiacinto will be on for the player up. And Eldridge will trigger.
So Eldridge will get them underway, and
oh no, they still don't have it straight.
The clock right now is winding down. It took off about
Okay,
4 seconds. Now it looks like they have everything in the correct order.
Yep. No,
So-
we're underway.
Under 8 minutes to go now. Shot clock at about 70 seconds as Eldridge will take her sweet time and will assess the field. She'll give it up to Mowbray, finding Davis, and they will just pass it around. They'll take some possession time. It's like one of those times where you get a coach telling you have to pass it 5 times before you can shoot.
Yeah, I've seen that drill with youth ball a number of times. It's you have to share the ball. So in this case, they're gonna want to wind it down and not give a chance for Louisville to answer.
So now they set up with 30 seconds on the shot clock. Ryko looks to go towards the middle. Possible open look. Doesn't take it, as that one was a heavily contested lane. And now Eldridge will look to come in. She goes to DiGiacinto again. She rips and she scores. What a shot.
With her left hand, just shut down, coming to the middle, immediately rolls back to her left and locates it off hip. Terrific finish.
A player up goal for DiGiacinto. And the Lions now have a 4-goal lead once again with 6:48 to go here in quarter number 4. And a big left-handed shot as she just beats Adesh to the opposite side.
Adesh saw it. She was just a hair late getting there, but 4 goals for the freshman. Outstanding show today.
Big showing as well, as she has 4. Kylie Davis with 3. As they lead the way in goals. Right behind them, Kokoro Nakazawa. She has a hat trick herself, but now 2 hat tricks for the Lions, as Eldridge has been held to that lone goal so far this afternoon. But I mean, you hold one player, but another one steps up, and that's massive for the Lions.
No, this was the big concern. Logan Eldridge had over 60 goals last year, and you weren't always getting complimentary scoring. Now that's not an issue.
Eldridge had 8 goals in their matchup against Radford just a few days ago, as another draw win by McKee. That is, again, another huge draw. She has just been stepped up nearly perfect in the second half.
6:30 and counting. The guy Nakazawa on the loose ball. And, again, possession becoming a concern that Logan Eldridge came up on the circle for that draw. So Lindenwood looking for answers as far as possession.
So now Peroni back in as they fling it around. Figas, Peroni, Nakazawa. 2 goals for Nagai. Now down low, looking, shot, scores!
Oh, terrific finish. This time Nakazawa finds number 8 Dobson, and she took her time on the crease, pump faked, and then finished. And terrific finish here from Dobson. I believe that's her second on the day. Again, nice pass, pumped twice, and painted the far post.
Dobson's second of the game, 9th of the season. 12-9 now in favor of the Lions. They try and get one of their first big wins over a Power 5 opponent. Right now, 12-9 is the score, but a timeout will be taken by Lindenwood as they'll try and just make sure they aren't missing some pieces as they try and hold on to their lead.
It's going to be possession is going to be the talk of this huddle. They've got to have the ball. And again, Logan Eldridge being treated. On Coach Teeter's side, it's, keep it coming. He's looking for McKee to maintain her dominance at the draw, and again they're getting the looks they want on offense, specifically in the middle of the 8. So we get a good shot at the Lindenwood huddle.
5:54 to go here in quarter number 4. Lindenwood up 12-9 as they will try and take down Louisville, who right now currently sits at the bottom of the ACC rankings, but no conference games so far. In the IWLCA rankings, Northwestern sits on top of that at the number 1 spot, but then you see ACC teams in Boston College, Syracuse, North Carolina, all of them sitting up top in that those top 25 spots. All spots except for the bottom 3 of the ACC sitting in that top 25. Actually, bottom 2, Syracuse and Louisville, and Pitt being the exceptions in that top 25 ranking.
Yeah, Syracuse will drop from their number 5 ranking after losing to Maryland at home. Northwestern was beaten on Friday by Notre Dame in the Loftus Center in South Bend, so looks like Boston College will be our new number 1 come Monday.
Notre Dame sitting in that number 8 spot as Lions not ranked themselves, but you can imagine possibly some top 25 looks after what they can hope is a big win this afternoon as they continue. They'll take on California, of course, February 23rd over in Berkeley with a 7 p.m. Central Time start.
Peroni with another draw control.
So another big draw control. McKee with another win on the draws. Peroni takes it down, and Louisville will try and set up as they got 5:40 to go to try and at least tie this one up.
Mixing lines now. Nakazawa, Peroni, and Cycle in the midfield here for the Cardinals.
Catalano looking to dance, goes to the middle. Tries to find its Cycle. Cycle into the middle, looking, shooting just wide, but Louisville ball, excuse me.
Shake the snow off and go again. Good check. Back with a terrific check. Catalano was loose in the 8 and dispossessed her, and foul on Catalano is going to give the ball back to the Lions. That's what they needed, was a stop.
So a big turnover and a massive stop, like you said, as now the Lions will bring it up. Passed up to Greiko, who will take her time. The Lions will look to just give their attackers and defenders a break as they'll slow down the offense, take off as much time as possible. They saw Louisville last year, they saw California last year, and they are still yet to look for that big win against a Power 5 opponent, but they did have an 8-10 season, and it was certainly successful last season.
Absolutely. For first showing in Division I to post that many wins and go to a conference tournament, phenomenal. Louisville pressing out now. They want the ball back, and they're not going to let Lindenwood just sit and kill clock.
30 seconds on the shot clock.
Cleared the side for Eldridge.
They find Eldridge as that middle is just clogged up, full of white and red jerseys. Now to the outside, it's Mowbray. She goes to the middle. She'll try and find something. She gets checked down.
Under 10.
Ulapaz.
Got to go.
5 to go. As they look, shot in, save, ground ball, foul.
Let's see. Let's see where this is going. No, they're going to call it. This will be a foul on Lindenwood, so Louisville ball.
And it looked like it was Scott who got the brunt of it down low. So Louisville gets the ball back, but they only have 3 minutes to deal with. They are 3 goals down, so they got to go fast.
Well, with the way they're winning draws, it just takes one to get things started.
Figas.
Timeout, Louisville.
And they'll gladly take that timeout as they'll try and set up some offensive plays. As they sit down by 3 with few ticks under 3 minutes to go. 2:38. And the clock is running down.
Well, they'll need to correct that, I'm sure.
Clock is continuing to tick down. The scorer is unaware as now they finally stop the clock. They'll have to set that back up. Get it back to the appropriate time. But it gives, they got enough time with this timeout, as right now it is just heavily contested between these two teams. Shots right now in favor of the Cardinals, 29-25. Shots on goal, though, 21-19 in favor of Lindenwood.
Yeah, Lindenwood focused on defense now. Coach Cribben has the huddle, looking over at Louisville's huddle. Coach Teeter has the board, and he's just got the offense in front of him. So, you know, he's given them their marching orders and look the way they wanted to penetrate the Lindenwood defense. I would look to see a flip pass and some type of motion in that direction, and then a feed to the inside. That's what's been working for the Cardinals.
Clears right now are 11 for 13 for Louisville, and 14 for 17 are Lindenwood. So good clearing percentage right now for both teams, but the Lions just continue to need to be successful on those clears in order to possibly control the rest of this game and tick off a big win over Louisville.
And for Lindenwood, it's going to be, can we get a stop? We're not winning draws, so we need to get a stop on defense. Louisville, it's going to be score quickly, win the draw, and keep things pushing.
So time is set back to the appropriate time, 2:33 to go here in the fourth. And just to mention those draws, 15-8 in favor of Louisville so far in this match, and it has been all McKee so far in this second half.
Yeah, for sure.
She has done incredible after a struggling first quarter. She was taken out. Bishop had her run at it, and then they put McKee back in, and McKee just had something.
Yeah. Kim Ardrey now face guarding Nakazawa. So Kokoro Nakazawa taken out of the play. This will give more space to the players that are on the field.
As Nagai Nakazawa misses down, and the race for it won by Louisville. That was a heavily contested backup race, as now it is Catalano with it.
Yeah, Beck's going to play her all the way to the corner.
2 minutes to go. They have entered the crunch time as they dish off. Cycle. Trying to find some space. Defended well. DiGiacinto with a great defensive play. As now Nakazawa. It's Nagai Nakazawa. She looks for some space. She's not giving anything. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Leaves it. And again, some great defensive pressures. They flip it off. Cycle. Looking for a lane. 3 seconds. 2 and 1. She's got to shoot. Knocked away.
Yep. And then, hold on. Looks like there was a foul right there at the officials are showing a foul right at the end of the shot clock. Lindenwood thought they were going to get a stop here, but Cycle is on the line with 1 second left on the shot clock. Does not have a lot of time. She's just going to have to fire this.
1 second on the shot clock, 1:19 to go. And she will just have to rip it. And that is what she does. And that one goes over the net.
Lindenwood ball. So, great stop for the Lions.
Lindenwood ball, and I think they're going to, referees are going to converge on.
There was an issue with the shot clock reset. It was originally set at 60, and then it got set back to 90. Now I don't know exactly what they're saying. Oh, it's, no, that there is a, Louisville's going to wind up with the ball, and I'm not sure why. So this should be a reset to 60 seconds if it is Louisville ball.
That is an interesting call for certain. As there has been, I'll give a quick explanation to the Lindenwood head coach.
1:09 left in the game.
And that is what they do. They do set it back to 60 seconds on the shot clock. 1:09 left. It's a 3-goal game. Lindenwood still on top, 12-9.
And Lindenwood pressing out. So, again, Nakazawa being shut off.
So they rip in, shot saved. Cycle not able to get to it, and they'll leave it off with a minute to go.
Terrific save from Sims. It just puts a cap on the day she's had.
Now back out in front. You're going to have to be careful not to foul.
Yep, and timeout Lindenwood. Maintain the possession, and believe that's their last. So Kate McDonnell surrounded by 4 Cardinals, and Coach bails her out. You want the ball. Shot clock is greater than game clock, so shot clock is essentially off. And the deal here is I don't need more goals. I need the ball. I'm looking to possess the ball and kill the clock. Look for Louisville to come out hard, and they're looking to take the ball away.
Louisville will certainly look to try and get a big defensive stop, and then they'll have to transition quickly.
Yes.
And then get another quick, or at least try to get a quick goal.
The game is not over. It can go that fast. This is with the way they're winning draws. It's it's not over. So Cardinals looking to press out hard, come up with the ball, and push it down quickly. And just from the motions looking to come from in Lindenwood huddle, they're gonna throw this one in the corner. They're looking to let the ball do the work here.
So they'll just look to kill off clock.
There'll be 2 on the ball. Catalano and Dobson will be right on the ball. They're going to pressure Davis. It looks like she's going to pick it up for the Lions, and look for her to put this in the corner or pass back to McDonnell and just cycle the ball down low. Again, there's no with the shot clock era, there's no necessary place where the ball has to be. You just have to maintain possession. Yep, and they're shutting off everybody.
So now Davis will run around. Yep. She gets it knocked out, but she's able to pick up the loose ball.
Nope.
But they'll say Louisville with possession. They got to go fast. Nakazawa into the middle.
Good
save made by Sims, and a big save.
And she just got her body in front of it.
Ball out in front, loose, picked up.
And another save.
Another massive save.
Yep, clock's on. Lindenwood off to the races. Nope. Referee's going to say bring that back here. It's going to be, it looks like it's going to be Louisville ball in the corner. 18 seconds left in the game.
18 seconds left. They're going to bring the ball back.
Nope, they're going to bring it back to the goalie.
So they're going to give it up. Sims is going to go behind the net.
She has 10 seconds to sit in that crease. So it's about done right here.
She will control it, and they will try and tick off this big win. 3 seconds left. Whistle called. Might have had the...
Yeah, I'm not sure, other than, she said it was a 10-second violation. So Louisville will have the ball, but 3 ticks on the clock. Not enough time to finish this one off. So Lindenwood will have arguably the biggest victory of their short history in Division I. Congratulations to the Lions.
Big win indeed as time ticks off, and the Lions have taken down the Cardinals of Louisville. Final score 12-9 as they mob their goaltender Sims, who came up massive. Haley Sims, what a game for her. And the Lions get their first win over a Power 5 team, as they'll take on California next weekend, but that is just a start. The Lions will jump up to 3-0 on the season. Louisville will drop to 1-3, and what a win for the Lions, as they certainly will celebrate that one for a long time.
Absolutely. They got some great contribution from the defense. Terrific play from Haley Sims, and Elizabeth Goth has started the first 2 games of this season, the sophomore from Ohio, but give the Houston, Texas native big props for answering the bell and coming up with a great win, a great performance in goal, and pushing Lindenwood to a very, very significant win for their program.
Some of the final stats, DiGiacinto leading the pack, 4 goals for her. Kylie Davis right behind her with 3 on the Louisville side. Kokoro Nakazawa had a hat trick herself. Her sister Nagai Nakazawa with 2 goals as well. And a massive win for the Lions. They take down the Cardinals at home by a final score of 12-9, and they will certainly be celebrating this one for a while. They've been talking about this upcoming game for a long time around campus here at Lindenwood, and it has certainly paid off, and in front of a massive crowd here at Hunter Stadium. A historic win.
Yeah, you can see lots of friends on either side here, showing what lacrosse is all about. It is a family in and of itself, and give Lions head over to the crowd as they do, getting hugs, hanging up on the or standing up on the bench and on the snowbank. All good stuff, and congratulations to the Lions as they move to 3-0 and head out west.
Well, that will do it from us. So we say so long from Hunter Stadium here in St. Charles, Missouri. The final score, once again, the Lindenwood Lions 12, the Louisville Cardinals 9. All games airing on the ESPN networks are streaming live and archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.